Chime in, my beautiful souls. Chime in, chime in, chime in. How y'all feeling today? How y'all feeling today? I hope y'all are feeling lovely on this beautiful, beautiful, beautiful Thursday. The wind blowing, the leaves are waving, branches are tilting. I thank the Most High every day. Every day, just truly, truly thankful. But I just came in real quick. Just to speak my mind. Just to give a little oomph off my mind. See, because the enemy made sure that all their I's are dotted and their T's are crossed, and they really think that the structure they formed, the foundation they formed, gonna hold up when you built it off of lies and dishonesty. When you built that foundation off of fraudulent activity, when you just achieve your position being devilish. And it's sad. It's sad. But one thing about me, the type of person that I am, I have 20 years, over 20 years of management experience. I've been a manager since I was 17 years old. I've been managing different corporations and different businesses for a long time. To the point that these past 4 years, I've managed to operate, corporate, and make my own products and run my own business. Shout out to Jollots LLC. And what's so funny is the main objective that I have taken from all these jobs is to keep excellent paperwork. You must have paperwork. Paperwork, 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 paperwork. Everywhere you go is always about paperwork. Sign here, sign there, sign here, sign there. Everywhere you go to the dentist office, you got to have paperwork. You go to the doctor, your regular doctor, you got to have paperwork. Even when you go to the grocery stores and to the shoe stores, it's paperwork. When you use credit, you got to sign a sheet of paper. It's always a paper trail. And that's what's so funny to me. That is what I find so funny to me. So funny to me. I was living in this place and I was started to get harassed. And when I was complaining and going to the office, these people didn't want to believe me because nothing was missing. So they say, well, it's nothing's missing. We can't do anything. It's nothing's missing. So I got smart and I started typing my complaints up and getting them notarized. I said, well, maybe if I let them know that I'm not a slow person, that I stand on business. If I'm telling you something's wrong, I'm an adult. I'm an adult telling you that there's something wrong. I'm not a child telling you something wrong. I'm an adult. And not only am I an adult, I'm running a business. I'm doing the same thing you doing. Both of us in position. I would have thought that her being as professional as she was, she would have took my complaint seriously. Anywho, I got like 6 notified complaints of me complaining about how unsafe I was feeling. Me even submitting complaints to be moved. And she done nothing. She didn't do nothing. But you know what she did? She evicted me after I paid her their money. See, because what happened was, since they weren't doing nothing, I stopped paying my rent. Then they sent me a little notice for unpaid rent. So I started paying it. I kept paying it. I paid it and paid it and paid it and paid it until I finally paid it up. And after I paid it up, your girl gave me a eviction notice after I paid it up. So after I complained about being harassed, feeling unsafe in my unit, my doors being left open, I'm calling the police. It's crazy, and it's crazy because I I told the police when you got stuff missing that you know you can't report, it's a problem. It's a problem. And the officer was like, "Well, what do you mean by that? When you take in my smoke stash, when you take in the smoke stash, yeah, it's a problem. It's a problem. It's definitely a problem. Definitely a problem." And the officer just laughed. She was like, You crazy, Miss Wilson." I'm like, "But I'm serious. I'm serious though. They coming in they goes in your unit, rambling all through your stuff, moving your stuff around." I said they was all in my dirty clothes. This was in 2017. 2017, 2018. And it's just crazy that it's to the point now that you try to build your evidence up and you try to get your stuff together like nothing exists. So it makes me look like a liar. It makes me look like a liar because no one exists. The lawyer I had, she don't even work at the law firm anymore. The head lady that was the director at that time, she no longer works there. And what's so funny is the main ringleader of it all, she took that lady's spot. Catch it. When your enemy got something better in store, when your enemy has a bigger prize for themselves, they don't care who they hurt. They don't care who toes they step on to get in position. They don't care what they got to do to get in position. But it's so funny because y'all ain't got proof, but I do. Because I keep a paper trail. I keep paperwork. Paperwork, baby, let me tell you something. I love me some paperwork, honey. I love me some paperwork. God knows I do. I had to go Sophia on them. Yes. But I do. I have proof I went to court with y'all already. I have proof that I already appealed what you're trying to get from me again 6 years later. I have proof that I've been complaining. And it was so funny is it's like y'all break y'all own rules. Y'all break y'all own rules. They put rules in place just so they can be able to break them themselves. Ain't that something? My safety was my safety and my children's safety wasn't an issue. And I was a single parent at the time. Working 10, 12-hour days, 60 hours a week, baby. Bright and early morning. I'm on the road by 4 a.m. I got to get that bread. So do you really think I got time to sit around and make believe that I'm being harassed? Make believe that I'm not feeling safe? Like, do you really think I got time for that? But this is how you know that you really, really, it's something great got to be coming in my life. Something greater. Something great. I just heard Donna McKirky. Nobody greater, baby. Nobody greater. Because something has to be greater coming in my life. For it always be a hurdle somewhere. It's always a hurdle. Even the little CPS case they tried to put on me. Lo and behold, when I contacted them people, those workers don't even work there no more either. It's like every trap the enemy had set up, they had a person in every seat, baby. The enemy had a person in every seat. But what's so funny is they didn't count on me having my own paper trail. They didn't count on me having my own paperwork. Y'all can say I'm crazy all day long about somebody trying to take my children from me, but I have paperwork saying that I was under CPS investigation. Why? Because they had to contact me and tell me that I was. That part. That part. Mm-hmm. Y'all are funny. That's all I got to say. I've never in my life experienced such foolery in my life. Never. Confirmation from the crow outside. Them crows, man. Them crows been on the work this week. And I say on the work because every time I see one, they walking and bobbing, walking and bobbing. The enemy has been mighty busy, y'all. And I'm just saying, don't let the enemy break you, yo. Don't let the enemy break you. I've been going through a little bit of this and a little bit of that, but guess what? You still can't break me, not mentally. Because my mouth and my mind, that Eminem, my mouth and mind, belongs to me. That is one thing I will forever own. My mouth and my mind. I will forever own those. I don't know. I don't understand. I don't understand why y'all not comprehending that. My mouth and my mind, I will forever own. You can't switch that. You can't switch that up, man. You can't switch that up. You can't switch that up. Well, that's all I wanted to y'all. I just wanted to vent just a little bit. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Because the enemy love making you look like you don't know what you're talking about. The enemy love trying to paint you as incompetent. The enemy love trying to make you look insane. It's crazy. I never in my life. Never. Long as I've been working. Y'all better check my IRS records. They don't let crazy people run businesses, man. They don't let psychotic people run businesses. They let smart people run businesses. They let geniuses run businesses. Think about it. Think about that. Think about that. Take time to think. 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 Yeah, I got to keep saying it because people don't think. They move so quick that they don't think about their movement. And it's so funny to me. But I let her know, yeah, I'm appealing this. I'm appealing this little letter y'all just sent me. And y'all gonna have to take me to court, honey. Y'all gonna have to take me to court. Yeah. Because when that's another thing. When stuff don't show up in your records, when stuff don't show up in your public records and stuff, and you receiving collection paperwork, where is it really coming from? That part. Where is it really coming from when it ain't even on your background? People harassing you for money from these apartment complexes, from these credit card unions, all sorts of places, title match places. They sending you all these different type of collection papers. But when you go digging to see where it's coming from, you can't find it. It ain't nowhere on your background. Like, what's going on with that? That's what I be talking about. That's what I be talking about because, like they say, just like God got people in place, the devil got people in place too. That they can just make stuff appear. People can just make stuff appear. I ain't never seen nothing like it, y'all. I ain't never seen nothing like it. But I tell you right now, honey, they would never break me mentally, emotionally, spiritually, physically. Yeah, my people, they're hollering. Yeah, they hollering in the spirit. These spirits are shattered. They're shattered. Shattered at this moment. Shattered. Because they can't beat you. Because they just can't seem to win. No matter the tactics they use, you always seem to transmute that energy and flip it and make it work for you. It's at the point now, I just make it work for me. Just make it work for me now. I ain't got time for it. I'm not arguing with nobody. I'm not doing it. I'm not putting my hands on nobody. See, because my hands is how I make my money, and that's what I'm going to do with them. I'm going to choose to keep them to myself. Some people ain't even worth me putting my hands on. You're not even worth me punching. Some people, you're not even worth me rolling my eyes at. You're not even worth me wasting my breath, my God-given breath. That you're not even worth it. That's what I don't know. People don't understand, and the enemy just don't. They just don't understand how you keep moving like the wind, yo. I'm gonna say y'all keep going, babies. Keep going. Keep moving like the wind. Keep going. Keep celebrating. Keep loving yourself. Keep reaching those goals. Keep making product. Keep doing it. Keep going, baby, because it's only gonna get greater. And people don't understand. The best things come in life the older you get, because we're more seasoned. We understand just a little bit more. We can move through life a little bit more. We can appreciate things a little bit more. We can show a little bit more gratitude. So when things like this come up, 1600 on the phone, it can roll across your back. You can recognize the enemy for what it is and keep going. See, because in my life, it's always a money-making issue. I don't revolve my life around money, honey. I don't do that. I don't do that. See, because if money grew out the ground, when none of y'all be worried about no money, catch it. If money grew out the ground, when none of y'all be worried about no money. Food grew out the ground and y'all worrying about that too. Food grew out the ground and y'all worrying about that too. Stop it now. Y'all need to get y'all priorities together. God didn't make that. So I'm not worried about that. Money come when it's supposed to come. Things get done. I'm living my life and I'm gonna continue to live it just as how I want to. That part. And y'all should too. You shouldn't be worried about what nobody else got to say. Because you living how you want to live. You shouldn't be worried about what nobody else got to say. They doing what they want to do. Everybody is in their own reality. That's what people don't seem to understand. I'm in my own individual reality. Didn't I break down the word individual for y'all the other day? I am my I duality. Woo. I am in my I duality, in my individual duality. I divide my duality. Yes. I can be like a Sour Patch, sweet and sour. We all can. It's just being able to find the balance in that. Being able to find balance, baby. Balance, honey. Whew. I don't know why they like them emotional rises, honey. It take me right back to Monsters, Inc. When they realized with their real eyes that they was using the kids' fear to power the town. But you can use laughter and get the same power. That part, catch it. Turn to happiness. Stop being so weary. Stop being so in your feelings. Stop being so uptight. Enjoy. Turn to happiness. You're going to get the same energy. If you get happiness, the same energy you give negativity, you will have a better life. If you gave happiness the same attitude you give that bullshit, you will have a better life. But you don't do that. You don't do that at all. You don't do it at all. Everybody feel like the good life is being bad. I gotta be bad to get my good life. I gotta do bad stuff to be my good life. I gotta be a scammer to get my good life. Come on now. Come on now. It ain't got nobody nowhere. The news showing you. And I don't even like watching the news because they lie so bad. They lie so bad. I read a news article and went right to the nail shop. And the article that I read, they didn't say none of that on the news. Like, really? Even the damn locations were different. And I'm like, see, I don't have time for that. So I watched the news accordingly. I watch the news when need be. I don't have time for certain propaganda in my life. But these arrests, though, these ones about these arrests, Them arrest ones, they sneak in there real quick. They only give you a 20-second video. Oh yeah, that's real. That's real, honey. That's real. That's real. I'm gonna keep throwing it out there. Y'all really need to know that. Yeah. All these high position people are falling. And the people of righteousness, consciousness, of good energy are gonna take over these positions. All this evil stuff falling, all this wickedness got to go, baby. If you got anybody on your job right now that's wicked, they not gonna be there long. Miss Susan ain't gonna be there long. Mr. George ain't gonna be there long. They not gonna be there long, y'all. They not gonna be there long. And that's why I get to destruction, self-destruction. They headed for self-destruction. Hey, self-destruction. They headed for self-destruction. Shout out to my cousin Ben. I love you so much. He used to DJ back in the day. Self-destruction. That's what they headed to, baby. Destruction. Destruction, y'all. But I'm going to catch y'all later. Peace, my loves.